This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Wichita Insurance is your true homegrown insurance agency found right here in the heart of Southwest Oklahoma. We take pride in taking care of our own around here, whether it be your business, home or auto, farm and ranch, life insurance, bonds, or crop insurance. We're here to help make sure you're taken care of. Come see us at any of our convenient locations in Altus and Mangum, or give us a call at 580-301-6352. We look forward to making you part of the Wichita Insurance family.
Strong Tower Ministries strengthens the church by connecting and engaging visitors in the true Word of God and belief in Jesus Christ. Come worship with us at 805 Martin Luther King Road in Altus, Oklahoma. Sunday morning Bible school starts at 9 a.m., followed by worship at 10. Can't join us that morning? We also have Sunday evening services starting at 4, and youth services are on Wednesday nights at 6:30. Your ministry is found where you've been broken. Your testimony is found where you've been restored.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Bar S Foods offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Bar S, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Bar S Foods, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
We take pride in supporting our communities. We take pride in our deep-rooted traditions of serving Southwest Oklahoma. But mostly, we take pride in being an Altus Bulldog. You can always count on us to show up wearing our blue and white loud and proud and ready to lend a hand. Because at Cattleman's Bank, we proudly say, Go Bulldogs!
We want to keep you moving. Broken bones aren't all we take care of. The JCMH Orthopedic Clinic specializes in sports injuries and total joint replacements. We give steroid injections and do arthritis treatments. We have the best doctors and staff who care at the JCMH Orthopedic Clinic. Dr. Jeff Duncan and Dr. Greg Pickett. Physician assistants Mandy Caldwell and J.R. Ramirez. Youth and adults, for sports or for your lifestyle. We'll keep you moving.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
college is about more than just a degree.
It's a journey that will shape your future and change your life. That's why MSU Texas provides a place to find your passion,
To connect with others.
and discover who you truly are.
We're dedicated to providing a well-rounded education that prepares you for a variety of careers.
You'll have everything you need to pursue your dreams at MSU Texas.
Start your journey. For more information, visit msutexas.edu.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
At Billingsley Ford, we pride ourselves on the integrity and transparency of our pricing. The price you see is the price you pay. As your hometown Ford dealer, that's the way it should be.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Bring home the win at Billingsley Hyundai with huge savings every day from our massive inventory of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Come by today and see how we can help find a winning deal for you with America's best warranties. Now that's the Billingsley way.
All right, good evening and welcome to the Oklahoma Sports Network. We are live here at Brew Coffee House, located right next door to Jackson County Memorial Hospital. This is the Altus Bulldog Coaches Show with head coach Jeremy Reed. Yes, we know the setup does look a little bit different, but this is what happens when your intern coach leaves to go watch a softball game. No, I'm just kidding. He is out supporting his sister as the Altus Lady Bulldogs pick up the first win today over Dale City, 19-0, and so they are playing right now as we speak. So I'll be trying to get some updates and all the info that we need so that we can pass that along here on the Coaches Show. Now, as you heard just now, we are here with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Coach Jeremy Reed. Coach, how's it going? Man, let me start it off, Coach. What a game Friday night. What a game.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, obviously, if you weren't there, you missed out. But, I mean, I think to date this season, probably the most packed we've seen the Rock.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's awesome. And, man, been a while since you've been able to probably have a game at home and beat somebody like that to where every kid on the sideline gets in. And that's always very enjoyable as a coach to be able to reward those kids that come to practice every day and don't necessarily get to see the field, under the Friday night lights in front of the home crowd. And, so it's a great joy for our staff to be able to see those kids get out there and get some reps, against somebody else's varsity team. And it's rewarding. It's rewarding for them. It's rewarding for us as a staff. And so very proud of our kids to be able to go out and, experience that, and for our older kids to be able to provide that opportunity.
Yeah, and I loved what you did. I mean, we saw, obviously we give our starters, and I've got your 1 and 2 deep, and I'm like, all right, cool, and I didn't check this past week, so I left it the same, and so Coach Clothier, we're out there, we're both up there calling, he's like, oh, okay, all right, we got Riker Tim start, and so I mean, it was, to see these guys not just in the second half or once everybody's already gotten up, but to see a lot of these youngsters get out there and see some valuable time in that first quarter. That was awesome. So, I mean, the JV freshman team coming off a big win over Duncan here this week as well. Yeah. So, I mean, everything that – ladies and gentlemen, when you're looking at Altus Bulldog football, I can say, because I've been here through the valleys, to the deepest of the valleys, and now as we're seeing a lot of great progression, Coach, this has probably been some of the funnest football we've been around, not just on the varsity side, but the freshmen, the JV. You talked about it last week. Just everything that's been implemented from the middle school, from the intermediate school to the junior high, that's happening at the high school. I mean, we're seeing it. We are physically seeing it take place right now, and like you said, such a great thing Friday night to host a really good team, and kudos to that coach, like you said, to that coaching staff that was able to put a team together, and they competed, Coach. And there was, that running back, he once he got some room, he was
24 is a good player. I mean,
Very
he could
good
play
player.
for anybody we've played against so far.
Oh yeah, and so I mean, but those guys never gave up. They played, and I mean, so really that really stood out to me. But I mean, again, great defensive plan, great offensive plan, and coach, feels good to even out that district record, 1-1. We talked about it with El Reno, tough loss. But I mean, in your words, just give us a brief description of how you thought the game went, and just your overall thoughts on the game Friday night.
Yeah, like I said, the biggest thing is just from as far as being proud of our kids, of so many kids getting in and getting the opportunity to play. I thought from a varsity, talking varsity, our main starters, I thought defensively we played well. It's awesome to get a shutout. Anytime you can get a shutout, no matter what level, no matter who against, that's awesome. It's really hard to hold people scoreless. So I thought that was a big-time thing. And then offensively, we probably played our worst game, honestly, from a varsity standpoint.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Just, some things that normally don't happen were happening, and some of that goes into you got to learn how to take the same attitude to each opponent.
Exactly.
And haven't been there, and so we're trying to educate them through that and trying to guide them, but you can only tell them so many times. And we came out and didn't do real good stuff, and luckily we were able to overcome that and still score and still get up big and allow other kids to come in. But it was a learning process for when we evaluated film together of how you can't do this. You gotta take the same approach. And so nobody was mad or yelling or screaming or upset. It's just, hey, we got to learn from this. So
exactly.
That's that. Special teams wise went pretty well for the most part on the varsity side. And then when we were able to bring our younger guys in, we had a very simple plan. We actually planned for this during the week. We gave them the plan during the week. Here's what we're going to do. It's going to be very minimal, but that way you can be comfortable. And those guys being able to drive down and score, I thought was impressive. Just because we're running 2 or 3 plays. We weren't trying to be creative.
Exactly.
And then for those kids that were coming in and playing defense to hold the other team from scoring.
Exactly. That was big.
It's a great win.
Yeah.
It's one of those weeks as a coach. It's fun on the side of getting to play everybody, but I'll be honest, it's also not so fun on some things of trying to keep the mentality correct.
Yeah.
And you got to be in those situations to learn how to do it. And so hopefully we learned a little bit as we get to move forward here, and we'll face a better opponent this week, but still one that doesn't have a good record, and we got to learn to not look at a record and look at what really matters, and that's us first, and then not ever coming out flat and the things that teams do. I mean, there's this team in the SEC. It's called Alabama.
Oh yeah, I was going to bring that up. Yeah,
and they went into this place called Vanderbilt that is not known for football, and they walked away with a fat L. And if Alabama can take an L, anybody can take an L.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's a good reminder to all young people in all sports that you never take any opponent lightly.
Yeah, and that's just, you never. It's crazy because it's like, I mean, we had this same conversation this afternoon with our football squad as well. It's just, hey, listen, there was a lot of chatter, before the game that, well, these guys are this, these guys are that, the other people have beat them. You're focusing on the wrong things. And, that's what I love about the game of football, though, Coach, is that on any given Friday, any given Saturday, any given Sunday, it doesn't matter. Like last Saturday, for instance, you bring up Alabama, Vanderbilt. Tennessee wasn't supposed to lose to Arkansas. USC wasn't supposed to lose to Washington, or Minnesota, excuse me.
Yeah.
And then Michigan wasn't supposed to lose to Washington. I mean, it was just like every visiting team that wore white was just, it was a great, as a fan. It's great.
Yeah.
But that's a learning, that's a teaching tool right there, that you can be like, hey, listen, you cannot look past this opponent and look to who you have next. Like you have to stay focused on who's coming forward, because this team right now, Coach, that we're going to be going up this Friday night at Taft Stadium, John Marshall, we've talked about it, and we know as coaches, when you look over there, you're going to see some athletic guys. You're going to see some athletes on the other side, and and I've seen it before, and you can't sleep on especially a very athletic team like this, because if they get any ounce of hope,
yes,
then that changes the format of everything, Coach.
And they've played I always look and, I don't really score look. I look at opponents. And, they've played such a great schedule regarding opponents everybody's going to know and respect. I believe in non-district was Clinton, Bethany, and Heritage Hall. Well, I think anybody listening knows that those three are really good programs historically. District-wise, they've played Lawton High and Guthrie. So they haven't been playing the bad of the bads.
No.
And so, if I'm sitting in their facility, it's a real easy message. Guys, we're going to play a team that, I'm going to portray like this is the worst team we've played. You guys are prepared to play this team because you've played such a tough schedule. Like, you can paint this picture real easy if you're sitting at John Marshall.
Exactly.
No matter your record. Hey, guys, we get this win. We've still got the opportunity to make the playoffs because we still have team A, B, and C down the road.
Oh, yeah.
And it's their homecoming. We're another homecoming, which – whatever. I like it.
Oh, I love it. I wish Griffin was here to zoom in on the face because
whatever. I don't care.
I know. But I mean, we talked about it a couple weeks ago too. So,
but that may whatever their motivation is for that. But still, you can't. John Marshall's just simply this, they've got a defensive lineman that is bigger and more skilled than anybody we've played against.
Yeah.
Now, that doesn't mean he's going to play the best. I don't know. There's times on film I look at it and go, you're really good.
Yeah.
They've got the state champion 100-meter guy. He wears jersey number 9. He's a 10-500 guy. They got lots of people that can run. So they're one snap away every time from scoring because of their team speed. And defensively, they're really not that bad because they have so much team speed.
Exactly.
And you can make up with a lot of things in this game with speed. And so I think we've had a good week of practice. I think we learned a little bit about, looking at opponents last week. Right now the playoffs have kind of started, because, you got to go get a win right here to keep your, the really good chances, the really good opportunities alive. So, John Marshall's had our coaching staff's attention. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
And I hope that our kids have listened to what we've been, trying to convince them of and give them the factual things. Last week I didn't paint any picture like, hey, Western Heights is this phenomenal team or, I give kids honesty. I mean, they see scores and they can look at film too. So I'm just not the coach that tries to, make everybody better than they are.
Yeah.
And hopefully, everything I said was true and they'll trust me this week that you better watch out because this is not Western Heights. This is a much better team.
Well, and Coach, obviously you weren't here in this time, but the Altus Bulldog football program is living testament of that. The last time I remember going to Taft Stadium, it wasn't a good outcome for us. It was not a good outcome for us. We were playing a team that we, on the regular, have beaten quite a bit. And I'm talking by, high scores. And we go in there with that same mindset, I think, and just looking past our opponent.
Yeah.
And, I'll use the term lightly. We got mollywopped. Like, we got embarrassed. It was wild. Like, nothing went for – and I'm just telling you, like, it was one of those games that we gave them a little ounce of hope, and it changed the whole outcome.
It can.
And it was like from then on, like if we're talking boxing terms, they were just landing haymakers left and right, and we're on our heels, and we got nowhere else to go but down.
Yeah.
And that is what happened. And it was just one of those things that I was just like, wow. And it was a wake up call for me as a coach, but also calling the game and players that I talked to afterwards, and even parents and fans like, wow, how did that happen? Well, here's how it happened. You look past, you look at the schedule, and the worst thing you can do is win, log.
Yes.
Like you have to go, all right, week 1, here's who we're going up against. And you've preached it, Coach, here for the past 5 weeks, 6 weeks here on the Coaches Show.
Yeah.
And I know that you're going to have your guys ready as you guys travel down and take on the John Marshall Bears there in Oklahoma City at Taft Stadium. it's. I mean, I love the renovations they've done to Taft Stadium. That's where that's where the soccer team plays. Correct.
I haven't been since the renovations. I haven't coached there since I was back in Ardmore in 2010, but I've heard it's really nice.
Yeah, the press box. Your coaches are going to love it in the press box there. Lots of room. So, but the only thing is that in most of these new press boxes, you know how they've got the windows that are like real diagonal, so we're gonna have some guys outside because there's just no way that you can get a shot, and there's no roof that we can actually get on top of, so got to work from outside. But I mean, brand new turf, brand new, everything. It's really nice. But again, we know that you're gonna have your guys ready in the right mindset.
The other focus is nobody in our locker room has won a away varsity football game.
You're right. Yeah.
So
you are right.
Our focus is on us. We got to go win on the road. We got to go play well on the road. Like, that's been the message. One of the messages this week is, who cares? It's John Marshall or Team X. It doesn't matter. Man, we got to go learn how to win on the road. And obviously, we have procedures and things that we feel work to get ready to play, but something is not working from the time we get on the bus till the time we play. And that was the message to our kids today of, you guys got to get this figured out. Whatever's going on that is distracting you, whether it's on the bus or when we get there or whatever, let's get it figured out, because we have to win on the road to eventually go to where we want to be, which is week 11. And this needs to be the week that first road victory happens. And, that's a very negative stat, but it's a real stat.
Yeah,
nobody's won on the road.
I didn't even realize that.
This is the week. Let's go get it done. Let's go get a win on the road. Let's focus up. Let's figure out what's our distraction and get rid of it. And, let's go play great football. This week needs to be the best game we've played.
There you go.
And then after that, next week, we'll talk about how it needs to be the best week.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Now's when the ball starts needed rolling, and we need to be going upward, trending upward as we get here on the, the last half of the season in some very competitive district games.
Yeah, and I think that, the schedule that we have, we talked about it, going into it. It gives us no favors at all. But I love the fact that we are playing the schedule because, we've seen tremendous growth in it. But you go El Reno, Western Heights, John Marshall, it doesn't get easier after that. I'm not saying that John Marshall's easy or that Western Heights was easy. It's just, this is a competitive and difficult schedule.
Yeah.
It is, but we're going to find out who we are. We've seen who we are. We've seen who we're becoming now. And like you said, I hadn't thought about that in 4 years. Wow, 4 years. Yeah, I guess you. Yeah, man, that's
crazy. Huh?
Well, all right. Well, better time than
when
the
I
present.
say there's hurdles to keep getting over to learn how to win. This, there's hurdles, and you got to learn how not to lose, and you got to learn what winning looks like, what it feels like, what it smells like, what it tastes like. I know that's cheesy, and people won't understand it unless you've gone through the process of learning, being a part of a winning program, and then being a part of one that's not.
Yeah.
And it's just a mindset.
It is.
There's a trigger. There's a switch, and we're in the midst of that. We're, I know there's a big hurricane, and prayers for all those people involved in it, but we're in our own little hurricane in the we're in the eye of it right now. We are learning how to do all these things that it takes to win games that mean something. The other message was today, it's a lot of fun to play in games that are meaningful.
Oh yeah.
Every game that we're getting ready to play from here on out is meaningful.
Oh yeah.
If you want to play in week 11, every game's meaningful. So how to get big games and big crowds, keep winning.
Yeah.
Everybody loves a winner. So keep winning, and these games are going to get a whole lot of fun, but you got to take care of 1 week at a time.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the key right there. And, Coach, if you do find out how to fix the distraction or whatever it is from leaving our whether it be the high school or for us the junior high, please let me know, because I would like to bottle that up and give it to
these things do not help.
Yeah, I know that
at
is
all.
Right. We don't have any more away games, but I think that was one thing that we were talking about, is that if we have to just take those things up, I would hate to do that, but something has to happen, because you've seen it. You've been on the sideline with us. It's just and I've talked to you about this. How do you? That is probably the hardest thing as a coach, is how to coach the flat out of somebody. You know what I mean? Like obviously yelling and screaming doesn't work. Encouragement isn't working. What is it that's going to get them? And I think we kind of found a recipe that worked last night. We kind of, talked to the boys about it last night and today. And I know that this is something that we've taken from you and your coaching staff. And so just really just challenging them to find a vocal leader and someone that can step up and be that voice. Say, hey, listen, it's time to lock in now. Okay, it's time to stay focused. This is a business trip. Let's go take care of business. And then afterwards, I forget what coach said. Oh, it was the Vandy coach actually after the win. Fans and everybody on the field are ripping down the goalposts. And I was like, man, why are you ripping down the goalposts? You're renovating your stadium. But he was like, hey, listen, this is a great win. We got 12 hours to celebrate this, and then it's on to the next one. And I was like, that is a great mindset right there.
Yep. Yeah, the whole I believe that every competitor, whether that's coach or player, you've got to internally get yourself ready first.
Yeah.
And then you've got to be willing to keep others accountable for being ready. And in a football locker room, whether it's junior high football, high school football, NFL, college, there's a lot of human beings in there.
Yeah.
And what I have come to grips with through my 20 years of doing this, everybody does get ready a little differently.
Yeah.
But here's what I know: chaos does not ever equal getting ready to play any sporting event.
Yeah.
And so eliminating the chaos, eliminating the distractions, but still getting in your own element has got to be a competitor's responsibility. And unfortunately, some people aren't as driven to do that as others. Some people just want to be on the team. And we're not saying that that's a bad thing, but be quiet while your competitors on your team are trying to get ready.
Exactly.
That's the
distraction.
complexity in high school versus college. When I was coaching college, asking a kid to get ready was a little different because they truly, truly love the sport because, it's kind of a job when you get to that level.
Yeah.
In, whether it's junior high school sports, you're still not going to have a locker room full of dudes and girls that love the sport. You're going to have a wide range of those kids, and that's what it's for. I'm not saying that it shouldn't be, but that's why sometimes there's this roller coaster, in my opinion, of, why is one group ready and one group not?
Yeah.
Sometimes there's just some internal distractions that don't allow the whole team, and that falls back on the head coach, and trying to get all that wrangled in. But it's very complex, and it's changed.
It is.
In my time of coaching, of what it used to be. I know when I was playing, we were told to sit down, be quiet, and you couldn't talk. And I don't do that anymore. I mean, years ago I did, but. It's very interesting to sit back. How do you get a team ready to play, especially in the world of they're all TikTok kids.
Yeah,
they're satisfied within 30 seconds. Can you get them ready in 30 seconds?
That's
because anything more than that, they're looking at this again like, come on, show me something else.
Yeah,
and so
there's to the next one.
Anybody that thinks they want to be a coach, come try to get a team ready and figure that out.
Yeah,
it is very not what you think it would be.
No, it's not. It's not. I mean, that's why I laugh that I've got. I mean, Coach, you've got 20 years in this. I don't have that long, nearly half. But I just it baffles me. And I'll just use myself for instance. But my own family that will come in. Well, what you need to do is I'm just I just laugh and be like, okay, all right, well, come on down. Let's it starts the day after a game where we start prepping and getting ready for next week. And if you want to be a part of it, come on, take that. Are you willing to take that sacrifice to be away from the family for a few hours? Start to tally and stuff like that to get these boys ready and spend time with your other family, which is your team. And it's just, we're always going to run into that. Heck, I find myself doing that sometimes when I'm watching OU.
Oh, yeah.
So, but, again, but it's this is why I do it, though, Coach, and I know this is why you do it because you pour so much into these kiddos, and not just your kiddos, but the coaching staff as well. And, we've been able to learn so much from you and your guys, and, we're seeing living proof of a transformation taking place. Mm-hmm. For the positive, and Coach, you hit it just now. Those stands are becoming more full. The past few home games we've had, it just seems there's more and more and more, and it just excites me because, you said it. These are the games that matter coming up. Yep. And starting Friday night, ladies and gentlemen, where the Bulldogs will travel to Oklahoma City, Taft Stadium, to take on the John Marshall Bears. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. So, hey, come out, support your Bulldogs. Listen, The speed on the turnpike has gone up to 80, so it's not a long drive no more, okay? I'm not telling you to speed. I'm not telling you to drive recklessly. I'm just saying if you drive the speed limit, it is no longer a 2-hour drive. You can get to Oklahoma City in an hour, in 30, 35 minutes, 45 minutes, however you drive. And now there is some construction here and there, but again, where you're going, super simple, super easy. They're in Taft Stadium. But the Bulldogs are set to take on, and they're seeking out. Coach, I did not know this. I did know first shutout since 2018, correct? Or
I believe so, yes.
2018.
Yep, 2018.
And so, I mean, we're crossing those hurdles, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting to where we need to get. And I mean, these boys. We're going to talk to one here in a little bit. These seniors are looking for their first true road win.
Yep.
I did not know that.
Got to get those whites a win, man.
Got to get
those
them.
White jerseys need one.
Exactly. So whatever you got to do, Coach, you got to go in there and bless them and do whatever you got to do. I mean, we're all for it. But listen, come out and support these boys. These boys want to see you in the stands, supporting them because it just means so much more to them when they look back and they see that on the visiting side, when they're on a road game, to see those stands full with their family, friends, and supporters. So, again, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a fun few weeks here watching the Altus Bulldogs just grow and get better and better. And it's not going to stop now, Coach. I mean,
no, it's about to get better. That's as much as I'll say, but it's about to get better.
Exactly. And if you've paid attention or heard to anything that Coach Reed has talked about here in the past 6 weeks, I'm telling you, I'm ready to go run through a brick wall for you. Let's go. Like, I mean, this has been the most exciting that we've seen our community for our boys, for the football team, and not just the football team, but we're seeing success, Coach, in every other sport.
Yep.
You know, I mean,
we softball and volleyball doing great this fall, cross country. I mean, we don't have a week. Maybe we're the weak link. I don't know, but seems like everybody's doing good.
Everybody's doing great. And then we're going to talk to Miss Williams here in a second, where her volleyball squad, her and her teammates are headed to take on the best team in the state. I mean, I'm super excited about that because they're going to be sitting in that regional. It's going to be a tough one. But you know, this is what I've seen here with the Bulldogs lately. Our football schedule, we're not cowering down from anybody. Like, we're literally playing a Big 12 school at week 10 in Carl Albert within our district. These guys are traveling to Mount St. Mary. That's the #1 volleyball team in the state. Our Lady Bulldog softball squad is in Carl Albert. They're facing them right now. Again, great team. Our cross country, like you said, I mean, that group of boys and girls, those girls, they have been on multiple back-to-back to just winning their competitions. And so, I mean, everything's on the rise, Coach, and it feels great to be a Bulldog.
Yeah, winning's fun.
Winning is fun. Well, you heard it right here, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to join us Friday night, 7 p.m., Taft Stadium, where the Altus Bulldogs will take on the John Marshall Bears. If you can't make it, then, hey, you can watch it live here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We go live at 6:25. Countdown to kickoff brought to you by Custom Graphics. Make sure to tune in. Download the Oklahoma Sports Network app. You can watch us there. And the app is available on all smart devices, Smart TV, Apple TV, Roku, Fire, Samsung TV. If you can download an app on your TV, your tablet, or your phone, then guess what? You can find the Oklahoma Sports Network. And what I love about it, Coach, is that we're the very first one. You have to scroll through Altus before you get to anybody else. And so, I love the rest of our crew, but you want to watch some exciting stuff, then tune into Altus, to the Altus Bulldog channel. So, Coach, thank you for joining us again. We will take a short break, and then we were going to be back, and we're going to talk with Miss Olivia Williams, who is one of the Altus Bulldog Athlete of the Week nominees. She's going to talk to us about how it feels to be nominated, and also as they get prepped and ready to head for their volleyball regional. Coach, we will see you Friday night. Thank you.
God willing, I'll be there.
Well, you're not feeling under the weather this week.
No, I feel much better than a week ago.
You got your color back and everything. We're good. Yeah. So now I know, and for folks out there that may not know, you don't like to throw up. Did you have to? Or
nope. I fought it off.
You fought it off.
I absolutely fought it off.
That's a soldier right there, Brody. That's a soldier right there.
I won the war. Now, wait a minute. I won the battle. I think it won the war because it was a long recovery.
Yeah, well, and we were talking about it because it kind of went through the house. And
oh, my gosh.
Jamin got it, but he was right back.
He wanted the next day.
Yeah, he wanted to practice the next day. I was like, dude, just hang out here. It's just
we went 5 for 6 in the house, and not in a positive way. It's not like we were in the the Major League playoffs right now going 5 for 6. It was 5 for 6 in a bad way.
Oh, man. Well, we're glad that you're back and healthy, Coach, and we will be there Friday night to see you and your boys and your coaching staff take on the John Marshall Bears. So we'll be right back after this. You're watching the Bulldog Coaches Show with head coach Jeremy Reed live from Brew Coffee House right next to Jackson County Memorial Hospital here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Wichita Insurance is your true homegrown insurance agency found right here in the heart of Southwest Oklahoma. We take pride in taking care of our own around here, whether it be your business, home or auto, farm and ranch, life insurance, bonds, or crop insurance. We're here to help make sure you're taken care of. Come see us at any of our convenient locations in Altus and Mangum, or give us a call at 580-301-6352. We look forward to making you part of the Wichita Insurance family.
All right, welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network. You're watching the Altus Bulldog Coaches Show with head coach Jeremy Reed, live here from Brew Coffee House, Coffee, Tea, and Espresso House, right next door to the Jackson County Memorial Hospital. As you can see, they serve Starbucks coffee, refreshers. I mean, delicious stuff. Okay, I know that we have an actual Starbucks here, but, man, it seems like it's always busy. So every time I've come in here, there's probably been 1-2 customers, and you're able to get in and get your stuff. Now, they do stay busy on a regular basis, but, I mean, come in, 15, 20 seconds, get your stuff, head out, and then you're good to go. So come by, support these guys, check them out. Had a great first segment here with Coach Reed in regards to this Friday night's game versus the John Marshall Bears. Now, like we started last week, we are going to get to know our Bulldog Athlete of the Week nominees. Now, the first one up is Miss Olivia Williams. Olivia Williams is a Altus Lady Bulldog volleyball member, and because of your play, because of your hustle, because of your effort, because of just you balling out on the court, you have been nominated as one of the Athletes of the Week. Did that come out? Did you understand that? Okay. All right. One of the Bulldog Athlete of the Week. Now, Miss Olivia, how does it feel?
It feels good. I don't know.
Did you expect this?
No.
No. Did you even know that you were nominated as one of the Athletes of the Week?
No, I didn't. I just saw it on Instagram.
You just saw it on Instagram. Okay. Well, I will tell you, we do have the results, and those will be announced later. And it was a tight race between you and another person. Okay. So, again, I can't say who won until the very end. But
I already know.
But I'm telling you, man, like, what did you do? Did you call the family? Did you say, hey,
I
guys,
don't even
go?
know. I just posted it on my story.
I'd say that you must have millions of fans following you because look at her. She was like, yeah, I do. Yeah, you don't even know. But again, listen, we just don't pick random names out of a hat. You know, Griffin Marshall, who's my intern, also works for Miss Amanda Davis. He does a great job. He goes through and he's a true statistician. Like, the guy will go through stats and look at play, go back and watch some video, or ask the coaches on, hey, who do you think really excelled this week, or in tonight's game or whatever. And so that's how he comes across. Now in football, I make it easy for him because obviously we pick those that Friday night, like last Friday night, Brody Rogers was nominated. Well, actually, I don't pick him. Coach Clothier is the one that chooses our player of the game. But Brody Rogers was a player of the game, and so he automatically goes in to the Athlete of the Week nomination there. But again, listen, I know I talked to you earlier in the season. We've seen you play volleyball, Olivia. Like, I mean, you're really good as a sophomore, junior, sophomore. So you still got a couple more years left. Again, I don't know if I asked you this last time, but is this something you want to do collegiately?
I do. I want to go to college for it. Yeah.
Okay, and so, what college are you interested, or what are you looking at to go?
Honestly, it doesn't even matter. I just want to get a scholarship.
Okay. Well, I mean, based off now, again, like it's volleyball, not my forte, but based off what I've seen as a coach and as an athlete, I mean, you kill it as a setter, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you do. Like, I mean, we talked about the soft hands and the nails not coming in the way and all that other stuff, but you're there, and I truly believe that you'll have that opportunity. And again, you got a great coach who knows a lot. I mean, your coach is a mayor, so he knows a lot of people.
Yeah.
But how awesome would it be if, like, say, Western Oklahoma State College here got a volleyball team, and you got to be a part of the first crew there, right?
That'd be like good. I want that to happen.
Yeah, well,
because I want to stay here for like 2 years or something. I don't know.
Yeah, close to mom.
Yeah, and then I want to go farther.
Yeah, well, and it's funny because I was completely opposite. So I knew that my senior year I was like, I'm out. I'm getting out of Altus, and whatever. I will give you some advice when it comes to that time, and I'll tell Brody the same thing. Whatever you do, if you decide to leave, don't let these words come out of your mouth. I'm never coming back to Altus. Altus is fickle, 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 and she will make sure you come back. But I'm just kidding. No, I'm glad I did come back. But everybody I've talked to has always been like, oh, I'm never coming back to Altus, and then they come back and make a home here, and now it's going to be really hard to get us out. But so coming off a big win senior night, right? Yep. Senior night was last night, correct? Mm-hmm. You guys, the last game of the season, correct? Okay, versus the Elgin Owls. Mm-hmm. All right. Tell me about it. How'd it go?
It was all right. We didn't play that we should have played more up and made them not have that many points, but we kind of were playing down with them and just going through the motions and stuff. I feel like we could have played that a little better, but it's okay. A win is a win, I guess. Yeah,
I mean, so you got it in 3, right? Mm-hmm. And so, I love that, coming from an underclassman, being like, hey, listen, we just talked about it with Coach Reed. We cannot play down to our competition. We can't look past, the last game of the night or celebrate the pageantry of, hey, it's senior night. So let's focus on our seniors and what they're going through and the food that we're going to have afterwards, blah, 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 but hey, we got a game to play. Mm-hmm. And so, you guys seem to overcome that, come away 3 straight sets. Did all the Bulldogs win or just the varsity?
I think everyone did.
Okay, good. Well, that's a great sign there. And so, how's the future look now? I know that we have 5 seniors on your squad. Mm-hmm. How's the future look now with the freshmen coming up, and then you got a solid 8th grade crew coming up too? So, what's it look like?
I'm actually I'm excited. I think we're going to be good still.
Okay. Well, and then now you move from you're a leader on the team as you've started since your freshman year, but you'll be a junior now, and now you get to take in these youngsters and be able to teach them everything that you were taught by these upperclassmen. You excited about that?
I am excited.
All right. Okay. Well, I will tell you that my daughter, who loves volleyball, has been playing here the past few years, really, really, really is excited to get up there. And when we watch the games together. I was like, hey, Olivia, she's a setter, and so, but she's super tall, so she's gonna be jumping up in the air, spiking it down. That girl she's got some ups, man. I'm telling you, wow. They do their athletic leadership thing, and she's on the jump mat. And I think she jumped to 26 the other day, so. So I'm trying to get her to play basketball, but she won't.
Wait, what grade is she in?
She's 8th. She'll be a freshman next year. Mm-hmm. So she's excited. She loves watching you guys. She loves, and she goes and hangs out with her friends, but she's focused on what are you guys doing, and so I love it because you guys are laying that laying that groundwork. You guys, of the way that you guys work hard, just the way you guys play together as a team, and just the camaraderie that you guys show everybody else that's watching. So, I mean, that's on you guys. So thank you from a parent, and not, put my coach and stuff aside as a parent. Thank you, because you guys are doing it right.
Yep, thank you.
All right, well, okay, so last game of the season, we get the dub over Elgin. Now we find out today where you're headed for regional playoff volleyball. I was going to say basketball. It's not basketball season yet. It's coming, though, Brody. I can't wait for basketball season. But let's get a state championship in volleyball. Let's get a state championship in softball, okay? Last year, you guys had to travel to Booker T, Washington, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And did you guys win one, or did y'all lost? Who did y'all play? Who did y'all play to?
We played Midwest City.
That's right. Yeah. But you guys have played them.
Yes.
Yeah, recently. So you got those revenge matches back, and so you guys are at Mount St. Mary's. We talked about it a little bit earlier. The number one volleyball team in the state.
Yep.
What is it about Mount St. Mary's that makes them number one? Like, have you watched Film Mom already?
I don't know. I haven't even watched them because I asked Coach Garrison who they play and stuff, but I'm pretty sure they've only played 6A schools. So I think he's trying to get game tape so we can watch it, but I've never seen any.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. Well, again, listen. If I had, I use this analogy all the time. If I were in a dark alley and I needed someone to go to war with, I'm picking my Lady Bulldogs, like for sure. Got a short, scrappy one right here that'll just bite ankles. I mean, we're good. But I mean, you guys are solid, and I think that you guys will have a really great shot to at least advance to the next game, because there's 4 teams in that region, right? Mm-hmm. It's Mount St. Mary, obviously the 1 seed, and I believe you guys are the 2 seed because you guys are 16th, right?
Yeah.
16th, and so you guys are 2 seed, and then is it Santa Fe South was in there?
We played them first.
You played them first, and you guys have played them already this year.
We have, and we won in 3 sets, but they made excuses and say they didn't have all their players, but I still think that if we need to show out, and then I think we'll win.
Exactly. And then afterwards, then you would play the winner of whoever Mount St. Mary's.
Yeah, which it will be Mount St. Mary.
Mount St. Mary. Now, if you lose to Mount St. Mary's, how does that work? Do you move on, or is it automatically?
I think we're just done.
You're done.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know, like in basketball, they've switched up that even if you lose in the regional, you can still come back through the backside and have to play a few more games to make it into area. I don't know if that's the same.
Yeah, I don't think it's the same.
Well, you just got to go out there and show out. And hey, listen, what sort of statement would it be if you guys come out of the toughest region in the state, obviously facing the toughest team and getting a win?
It would be crazy. I really I don't know. I just pray for that to happen. I really hope we show out, and I feel like we have a chance, definitely.
Oh yeah. I really do think that you guys are going to compete, and so we wish you the best of luck here as you guys head out Monday, and you guys play on Tuesday, correct? Is that when it starts, or?
No, we play on Monday.
Monday.
At 6
Yeah.
o'clock.
That's right. You guys are leaving in the morning, and then headed out there. So yeah. So Monday evening, ladies and gentlemen, be tuning in to all the Altus public schools and Altus athletics social medias. We're going to be keeping everybody up to date on how we do the Altus Lady Bulldogs do as they take on the Santa Fe South, and then again they win that one. They turn around and they play, obviously more. I mean, or unless they get beat,
that would be crazy.
You never know. You never know. I've seen crazier things happen. Mm-hmm. So again, that's the great thing about playoff anything.
Anything could happen.
Anything can happen, and everybody starts at 0-0. Records don't matter. It don't matter that you were ranked number 1 in the state. It doesn't matter, because anything can happen on any given moment. So we wish you the best of luck. I'm not gonna ask you questions. You've been on the Oklahoma Sports Network here this season 18 times already. I'm just kidding. This is your second time. She's just like, yeah, I don't even want to be her. I had other places to be. I'm just kidding. No, but you're a natural now. Look at you. You're not nervous. Remember last time you were like, man, there's really over 1 million people watching. I said, yeah, and you got a little bit nervous, but man, you're doing great. So, any shout outs before I let you go?
Shout out to my mom.
Okay.
And then my 6 friends.
She said.
Well, I have main 6 friends.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be a little bit sad if you only had 6 friends. I was going to holler for a bunch of folks to My mains. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. Well, again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Olivia Williams, sophomore Lady Bulldog volleyballer, who is getting ready. They're coming off a big win over Elgin, and these guys, these ladies are getting ready for playoff volleyball. That they're going to travel to Mount St. Mary and hope for the best and compete and just focus on who they got to face first, and then hopefully see where the cards fall and who you got to play next. Well, congratulations to you guys for making it, and good luck to you. And also congratulations on your nominee for Bulldog Athlete of the Week. Again, we don't just hand those out lightly. We've gone into depth talking to coaches and talking to people and watching what you do, and we know that you give your all out there on the court. So, way to go. Good job. And we will take a quick break, and then a little bit different. I was able to meet with our next nominee before she left. So we have a quick video with Brooklyn Gamble, who is the other. We have two other nominees. She is the other Lady Bulldog nominee. She is a Lady Bulldog softball player. They are in Carl Albert right now. They got the win 19-0 over Dale City. Now they're right now in the thick of things versus Carl Albert. So I'm going to try to get an update while you guys get a chance to see Miss Brooklyn Gamble. Then after that, Friday the 13th, my man, my boy. I think, is this the first time? No, we've talked before. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we've talked. But this is the first time this year. His senior year. I'm not going to get a chance to talk to him no more, man. My dude was, I remember when he was never that small. He was always tall. I remember when he was just a lanky old 7th grader, instant bond, him and I, dude. Just a great dude. Excited to talk to him, and I know that he's eager Friday night. So are you guys going to make it to the game Friday night? You're going to go up to the city?
I don't know if I'll go with Jaylee or I don't know.
No. Well, you should go. And if not, then you know where you can watch it?
Where?
On the Oklahoma Sports Network. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. We'll see you after you guys hear a quick word from our sponsors and then Miss Brooklyn Gamble. All right, you're watching the Altus Bulldog Coaches Show live here from Brew Coffee House, located right next to the Jackson County Memorial Hospital on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Strong Tower Ministries strengthens the church by connecting and engaging visitors in the true Word of God and belief in Jesus Christ. Come worship with us at 805 Martin Luther King Road in Altus, Oklahoma. Sunday morning Bible school starts at 9 a.m., followed by worship at 10. Can't join us that morning? We also have Sunday evening services starting at 4, and youth services are on Wednesday nights at 6:30. Your ministry is found where you've been broken. Your testimony is found where you've been restored.
All right, hey, how's it going there? We are live here with one of our Bulldog Athletes of the Week, Brooklyn Gamble, senior Lady Bulldog softball player. Hey, welcome to the Coaches Show. Obviously, you guys are in Carl Albert tonight due to not being able to host your own regional. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding about that. I'm messing with you. Hey, listen, I got to give you a hard time. It's your first time on OSN, correct? Mm-hmm. All right. Well, Brooklyn, want to first and foremost congratulate you for being nominated as the Athlete of the Week. Statistician, what do we got here? How many hits did she have this week?
2.
So 10 hits. 10 hits. Golly, look at, he corrected me. So 2 hits, but nonetheless, we're getting the bat on the ball. We're making contact, and that's what we got to have here come regional play that starts Wednesday.
It was most of the team.
The most of the team.
For that weekend.
Okay, all right. Well, look at you. So you're doing something to stand out, because Griffin just doesn't pick random folks to be nominated for the Athlete of the Week. So tell us a little bit, how does it feel to be nominated as the Athlete of the Week?
I don't know. I was kind of surprised.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That's
I
it?
feel grateful.
Okay, grateful. Now, as a senior, has it hit you yet? This is your last regional that you're going to be playing in high school softball. Has it hit yet or no?
Yeah, I was talking to our senior night. That was really hard. And I've been talking to Jenna and Savannah about it. And yesterday we were talking about how this may or may not be our last week, but...
Well, listen, I've seen you guys ball out. You guys play great softball. And, I mean, honestly, Griffin, they're in my opinion, one of the better regionals to be able to advance. So, I mean, we're rooting for you. Everybody here is rooting for you as well. So we know that you guys are going to go out and represent and hopefully be able to advance. All right, welcome back again here with Brooklyn Gamble. Technical difficulties by that guy over there, right? I'm just kidding. You're going to see a little bit more of him tonight as he's got some fun stuff planned for you guys and the seniors and the lady softballers as you guys get ready to travel to Carl Albert for the regional. But okay, we talked about business. We know that you guys are going to go in, do your jobs. First time on OSN, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, you obviously know that on OSN, I got 3 famous questions. Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay, all right. Listen, we know you believe Bulldog Blue, okay? But who are you rooting for on Saturdays?
Oh, you.
Oh, that's what's up. Oh, you. Say it loud and look right at him.
Orange down.
Yeah. All right, okay. What about on Sundays? Do you watch any football on Sundays or anything like that?
No, I don't.
Okay, all right. Well, she's rooting for Oklahoma when she's not, cheering on the Bulldogs. Okay, go to Mill. What do you have?
I don't know if I have one.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, so there's just nothing that you crave before, before a test or before a game or anything, just anything and everything?
No.
Yeah, it's that bubble gum she's chewing on right now.
Yeah.
That's what it is,
It's
okay?
always good.
All right, and then lastly but not least, all right, this is the question that everybody wants to know, okay? Millions of fans watching tonight, a little bummed out that you're not live here in person with us, but they want to know, celebrity crush, who you got?
Michael B. Jordan.
Again with the Michael B. Jordan.
All the way.
He was perhaps one of the best basketball players ever, right?
Yeah, sure. I think you got the wrong one.
Yeah, there it is. All right. Well, Miss Gamble, we want to congratulate you for being nominated. Again, we will announce who the winner is live here on the Coaches Show tonight. But you're not going to be here, but we wanted to wish you guys luck as you guys are in Carl Albert. And hopefully I'll be getting some updates from Griffin during the show tonight on how you guys did and looking for that dub. Yep. All right? Who did they play first, man?
Del City, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys played Del City. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Well, you heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Brooklyn Gamble, senior Bulldog Athlete of the Week nominee. The winner will be announced live on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We take pride in supporting our communities. We take pride in our deep-rooted traditions of serving Southwest Oklahoma. But mostly, we take pride in being an Altus Bulldog. You can always count on us to show up wearing our blue and white loud and proud and ready to lend a hand. Because at Cattleman's Bank, we proudly say, Go Bulldogs!
We want to keep you moving. Broken bones aren't all we take care of. The JCMH Orthopedic Clinic specializes in sports injuries and total joint replacements. We give steroid injections and do arthritis treatments. We have the best doctors and staff who care at the JCMH Orthopedic Clinic. Dr. Jeff Duncan and Dr. Greg Pickett. Physician assistants Mandy Caldwell and J.R. Ramirez. Youth and adults, for sports or for your lifestyle. We'll keep you moving.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed, because your success is our success.
All right, good evening and welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network. We're live here at Brew Coffee House right next to Jackson County Memorial Hospital. All right, hey, Brooklyn, she's fun, right? Had a great chance to talk with her and get her insight on her, asked her the three famous questions, and so she's excited. They are killing it right now up in Carl Albert, playing a heck of a game. Won the first game 19-0, and they're in a tight one right now. So, had a chance to talk with Miss Olivia Williams, who was the other Lady Bulldog nominee for the Athlete of the Week. And, of course, first segment talking with Coach Reed, and he's got the boys ready. They are ready to travel to Taft Stadium and get that first road victory. Now, again, here we are. We are going to talk with the man, the myth, the legend himself. No, that's not him. I'm just kidding. No, this is the one guy that I didn't get the chance to give a nickname to, because it just happened to be we were playing on Friday the 13th. He's a youngster, and believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, he was playing on the defensive side of the ball, wrecking stuff up, and Coach Clothier was like, well, that Brody Rogers wears number 13th. We're playing on Friday the 13th. His name will be Brody Rogers Friday the 13th. I said, hey, I love it. Let's roll with it, and that's what he's been since. But here this year, my man has flipped the switch on the defensive side of, mindset, and has turned on his offensive mindset as he is the quarterback for the Altus Bulldogs and the nominee, one of the Bulldog Athlete of the Week nominees, Mr. Brody Rogers. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. Hey, glad to have you back on the show. Glad to talk to you. Man, big win, buddy.
Oh, yes.
Big win last Friday night versus Western Heights. What are your thoughts?
I mean, we came into the game just thinking, like, yeah, they were an easy team, but we weren't. We had this mindset of just because they're easy, we're not going to let up. We're not going to play down to their standards, and we came out a little flat. Just really low energy and didn't really go beyond our standards.
Yeah.
And we definitely got talked to about that. So
I know, because Coach Reed and I had to talk about it too, and obviously I didn't have a chance to talk to you, but we've talked as well, and just things that I've seen and that we're just reiterating what was already told to you. But again, still got the win. You had a big night. You had a great night. Over 120-ish, 120-something yards. I think we have you down for 118.
118,
but I think, 118. And then rush the ball. You quarterback sneak. Yeah, 1 yard wasn't enough for you. You wanted to get 9. So, ran the ball there pretty well. Really didn't need to do much more because you were facilitating.
Right.
And Jason Shive came up big for you with a couple touchdowns. DJ Wilson does what he does. Let's just run a 53-yard touchdown and then take the rest of the night off. Jamel Alexander, two receiving touchdowns, from you. Great dots is what we call them. Dimes, whatever term you want to use. Dropping it in the bucket. You did that for Jamel. And then, of course, countless other guys touching the ball and scoring. And, it was a big night for the Altus Bulldogs. And you got that one. You got that win. Most importantly, though, 1 win and 1 loss in district play.
1-1.
1-1, and that's what matters. District play is what matters. Yes. And you guys are fighting to play, like Coach said. You guys are fighting to play in Week 11.
Yes, we are.
And so, so let me ask you, what's it feel? How's it feel? This is your second time being nominated as Athlete of the Week, correct?
Yes.
Because you and I don't know what happened there. It was a slow week in sports.
Yeah, it was me and Trent.
Yeah, and so it was you and the Ghost having to go. I think what I need to do, Griffin, if you're watching, buddy. If not, I'll talk to you tomorrow in class. I think what we need to do is we need to have a nickname nickname name-off. Like who's got the best nickname? We have Friday the 13th. We have the Ghost. We have
General.
We have the General. We have Double Trey with Big Kelby Bates. And I mean, we may just have to make that happen here before the season's over and just see, because Friday the 13th, playing quarterback doesn't really – it's not as menacing as it was playing defense. But, I mean, still, dude, you're giving folks nightmares with the way that you've been throwing the ball. Before leading up to Western Heights, your QBR there at El Reno was nearly 80%. That's super good, bro.
It is. I don't think the first 3 games, I don't think I've had it that high.
Yeah, no, it's been good, man. And like I said, you're just getting, the numbers are getting better, and of course, I mean, now you've got multiple threats, man, so excited to see what happens this Friday night as you guys travel to Taft Stadium to take on the John Marshall Bears. So tell me, what are your thoughts? What have you been telling your other fellow seniors to make sure that your team is focused and in line for when you guys face the John Marshall Bears?
Oh, I'll just tell them to just bring the energy, not to be as flat as we were last week, not to play at their level of football. Yeah. They have speed.
Lots of it.
Their D-line isn't bad. They have 2 good rushers, I think, the ends. Just especially our line, we just need to hit them in the mouth and not back down.
Yeah, and I think you're going to do that. I think you have an opportunity to do that. I think we have an opportunity for a huge night for DJ.
Yes.
Because those defensive ends, they're going to try to shut down anything outside. So, Coach Reed and I think a lot the same. Like, hey, you want to shut down the outside, then guess what? Our running back is not afraid to hit, between the tackles,
right.
There between the guards. So we'll take it right up the A gap, right up the B gap until you stop it. And so, if I had to put money down, I'd put my money down on DJ too. He's got a great jump stop.
Yes.
He's got a great change of direction. And so, and he's just – half the time you can't even see him running the ball because he's so short. That is a that's a threat that he has, that he naturally has. And, there's been times where I'm like, DJ Wilson down for it. Whoa, wait a minute. No, he's not. He's still running, bouncing out, man. So, and then, of course, the run sets up everything else. And we know that you've been throwing the ball really well. 3 touchdowns, 3 passing touchdowns last week, 118 yards.
Yes.
Those are good stats, dude. For a light day, obviously, because you handed the ball off quite a bit, and then you came out third quarter, right? Let the youngsters, or was it fourth quarter?
Yeah, third quarter they came out.
Yeah. Let the youngsters come in and play. Maddox was able to get in there. How's it feel being able to be that leader and just pouring in to your underclassman quarterback right there?
Well, ever since I was a freshman, I've always looked up to an upperclassman. So when I see those lowerclassmen, I think they think the same thing I was when I was a freshman. So I just feel like I have to be there for him because I won't be here for much longer. So especially Maddox, I got to get him ready for next year if Cashin plays because of his leg. But I feel like my job is to get the next quarterback as good as I am, if not better. And then all the other skill positions, I stand there. I don't talk bad about them, but I make sure they're doing stuff right.
Oh yeah, just keep them in line.
Just keep them in line basically.
No horseplay, no distractions, like Coach Reed likes to say, no distractions. And then that's something that I've always preached to my quarterbacks, coaching them at the junior high levels, that hey, listen, we're not winning state championships at the junior high level.
Right.
But what my job is to get you ready and prep so that you have an opportunity to compete and maybe even get a chance to play some varsity ball up there, because everything changes and it's details.
Right.
And you got to be locked in on what you need to know. And if you choose to play the position of quarterback, it's a glamorous position.
Yeah, it's not like a hand-me-down position. You gotta, it's it's like basically the big leader of the team.
Yeah,
the second head coach, basically.
Yeah, exactly, because you got to know what everybody does, not just what your job is,
Right.
but what the running back is supposed to do,
Got
what the
those
wide receivers,
signals, formations,
and if a lineman turns around to you, like, hey man, I just had a brain fart. What do I do? This is what you do. Or in the huddle, and then after that, you got to come out and you're looking at a defense, you're reading. You know, so I mean,
read, yeah.
it's a ton of stuff, man. It's not
very mental.
It is, man, and everybody just sees the glamour side of it,
Right.
but there's a lot of work that goes into it. And what I will say, Brody, I've known you for a while now, man, is that I have been super impressed on how bought in you've been. Is with the game film study, with the learning the signals, with understanding the position of a DB to
Right.
know that if I got to go here or go there, and just really just mentally prepping yourself, man. Kudos to you. Obviously we know that you love playing defense, and we know you love.
I love it.
We know you love
But
hitting people.
I'm also a type of person that does something for the team that betters them.
Exactly.
Not a selfish act. Say,
Yeah.
I'm not playing that. I'm
Yeah.
going to do whatever Coach Reed needs me to do.
Exactly. And honestly, I mean, again, like if there were we can talk about a lot of ifs and ands and buts that would have happened, but this is where we're at right now, and what we have going right now is working, and it's in due part to senior leadership like yourself, the General Garrett, Kelby Bates, and just all these guys. Tyler Davenport, who I've never thought that guy would be a vocal leader, but he leads by the way he plays.
Right. Yes.
And so and then you've got some. You've got some, juniors in that class as well that are just very vocal and great. And then your lower classmen, man, are doing great. Like, I've been really impressed with a lot of these youngsters.
Yep.
Jack Owenby stepping up and playing.
Came along the way.
Yeah, dude. I mean, and then of course your freshmen that we were able to see Friday night, and just know, like Catcher Lamb being one. Obviously we have a couple that are hurt, but just know that, man, these guys are. We're not leaving. I'm not leaving Altus Bulldog football in shambles. It's going to be okay. you know?
Yeah.
And but man, you're a senior, man. How's it feel?
Unreal, to be honest.
Yeah.
If you asked me that a couple years ago, I don't think I would be in this position, to be honest.
Man, listen, you guys, I remember coaching some of you guys like back in Pee Wee and stuff, like when you guys were itty bitty, and then to be with you guys in junior high, and then now like it hit the other day, like Coach Clothier and I were talking, because man, we love this group of seniors. We love you guys because you guys. We had you first, you know.
Yeah.
And so we built these relationships with you, and it's just like they're freaking seniors. Yeah, I mean, oh my gosh, dude! Like, wow, like time flies.
Yes,
but
it does.
now, what's the game plan, man? Because we know you play football in the fall, and then right after football season, whether it be a deep run into playoffs or we get a chance at the ship, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Right after football season, you then get prepped and ready for baseball. So what's the game plan, man? What are we thinking here? After the school year's over, what are you going to do?
I mean, my plan is going to UCO to play football. I got a visit this Saturday, so
nice.
how that goes. But besides that,
you Texas Saturday, dude?
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. I'm messing with you.
But besides that, nothing. I mean, I'm gonna go to college either way, if I go to play sports or not. But if I don't go to play sports, then I'm gonna go up to OU and get my physical therapist.
Boomer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Hey, I mean, UCO, a great school, great coaching staff up there too, man.
Yeah,
so,
very great.
I'm excited for you, man. That's awesome, and just being able to play the game that you love, at the next level. I mean, I never got that opportunity, due to injury, but I always tell everybody when they ask, like, dude, what was it about it? I just wanted to don the uniform. That was it. To be able to tell the story to my kids, like, man, I had this opportunity, but I didn't, I didn't get the chance because I got hurt. I blew out a shoulder, but I mean, nonetheless, dude, to see you guys doing it and having that opportunity is amazing, because that's all we ever want to see you do as coaches, as teachers, as just friends, man. Seeing you guys succeed,
Yeah.
and I mean, dude, before you know it, you'll be done with college.
Yeah.
be married and having grandbabies. Look, I'm going to make your mom cry. Better stop. But man, it's just crazy how fast time flies, man. And so I'm proud of you, dude. Proud of you. How's it feel to be nominated Athlete of the Week again twice?
I mean, I don't have any special feelings towards it. I mean, I'm not here to be all popular boy. I'm just here to play sports.
I know. Well, play sports and get that education, right, man?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, now we know that you've been on before, man. But I gotta ask you again because maybe it's changed. All right.
Probably has.
Who are you rooting for on Saturdays?
Oh, that has not changed. Boomer.
Boomer Sooner. That is right. We got a big one this Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
We got a big one this Saturday. It's crazy because I'm on the staff. I'm on the high school staff for the Lady Bulldog basketball team with Coach Gay, who's new here, and he's a huge Texas fan. And so, I turned down the opportunity to go to the game. No, I'm just kidding. I tried. I couldn't find any tickets. But he has opened up his house to the basketball, to the Lady Bulldog squad, and he's already been chirping that Texas is going to get that win. And so you have a true OU fan and coach, and then of course Coach Gay, who's a huge Texas fan as well. So I'm looking forward to a great game. Oklahoma's finally got the defense that we've been wanting for a long time.
It's like the last couple of years we've had a good offense, but not a good defense. But now we have a good defense, but not a. Well, we have a decent offense.
Hey, listen. As long as you limit the turnovers, limit the turnovers to 0. Okay, you take some shots downfield. You're going to have to spread out that. If you want to open up the run, because Tatum's going to be back.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, if you want to open up the run, you got to take shots downfield. Okay, you got to keep the secondary honest. And then you never know what's going to happen.
Right.
We'll make a catch like Hester did versus Auburn, 60-plus yards, or you get a pass interference, and that gives us another. Dude, I'm telling you, I've been emailing Seth Luttrell. I don't know if he's gotten them or not, but hey man, this is what I'm thinking will work. But nonetheless, man, I'm super excited. So we're going to be there watching it. You're going to be at UCO,
yes.
But I mean, it's going to be a fun time.
I got ESPN app on my phone.
There you go. And so I mean, hey, maybe they'll let you. Hey man, where's everybody watching the game? Can I join y'all watch the game? So get the full effect of a true visit, right?
Yes, sir.
And then of course, rooting Boomer Sooner. You raised him right. You raised him right. So okay, man. On Sundays, who do you root for?
Kansas City.
Yeah, that's.
They get a lot of hate because of Taylor Swift. I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift whatsoever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they have they've got a 12th player too in the refs, but I'm just kidding. I'm messing with you, dude. I know that is a trigger for all the Chief fans, but hey, dude, man, they're the time. I mean, they're the team to beat right now. So
they're 5-0 right now.
Hey, I can't be mad at you. Back-to-back Super Bowl wins.
I'm not a bandwagon. I've liked them since. Alex was the quarterback.
Alex Smith was a good quarterback too, man. Very smart. Just had some horrific injuries.
Yes.
All right. Well, go-to meal. Has this changed or is it the same?
So here recently at the house, my parents have been trying these new recipes.
Yeah.
And we actually had them last night. There are these taco stuffed shells.
Okay.
With and then my grandma up in Iowa has these. My grandpa, he makes this homemade salsa.
Yeah.
Pour that on it. Oh, my. It is good.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that does sound delicious. All right. Well, next time you make some, hey, put some in a doggy bag and bring it to school. I will eat it. All right, man. Okay. Now, this is what everybody tunes in for, man. I'm telling you, dude. Phone's been blowing up. It's been buzzing over here. Who's on? Brody Rogers is on? Oh, my gosh. Tell him I said hi. No, ain't got time for that right now, all right? We're talking business here, all right? We're talking why everybody is tuned in, okay? Celebrity crush.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh, okay. All right, you heard him. He said Bobby Brown. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding with you, man. I'm kidding. Amelia Bobby Brown. Well, if she's watching,
she definitely
Miss Bobby Brown. You're welcome. I'm just kidding. Friday the 13th, the terror, the nightmare is he loves you. All right, he loves you. All right, Brody, man. Listen, man. Good luck to you guys here.
Thank you.
This Friday night as you guys travel to John Marshall and take on the Bears of John Marshall at Taft Stadium. Now, let's see it. Let's tally it up here. Let me see. For the votes, this has been a close one. This has been a close one. This is the first time that the votes that we've had two athletes reach triple digits. One did reach, the winner did reach, and the one who came in a close second was right behind you. But ladies and gentlemen, your athlete of the week is the terror himself, Friday the 13th, Brody Rogers. Again, congratulations, Brody. 118 yards passing, 3 passing touchdowns, and I'm telling you, man, you've been playing lights out. You've been making great decisions, dude, it's been exciting calling you play. Play that quarterback position. And, again, I knew that it was going to be a special year because I saw the work that you've been putting in, dude. So kudos to you on the win. And, again, thank you to the other athletes. Miss Olivia Williams coming in a close second, just a few votes shy of winning. But a couple notes that I do want to kind of hit here. That Lady Bulldog softball or that Lady Bulldog volleyball team that Olivia plays for, this is the first time in program history where they come away to produce back-to-back winning seasons. Okay, they've won 40 games in 2 years. 40 games in 2 years. That is amazing. They only won 8 the previous 4. Okay, this is the 6th year. The 6th year, Brody, that we've had volleyball here at Altus Public Schools. So huge shout-out to Coach Garrison and his girls, as we know that he's going to have them ready for their regional play that starts next week. And then, of course, the Altus Lady Bulldog softball team, they are playing they're doing great as well. Trying to get an update here. Don't know if I can get one here I haven't heard yet from my intern. Let's see here. Let me see if I can get one from them. But they won 19-0 versus Del City, man. And so, man, if everything works out for the Altus Bulldogs, Coach Reed said it. You heard him. Like, these next few games matter, and they matter huge for a chance to, one, make the playoffs, but even a chance to maybe have a first-round home game, which would be massive.
Yes,
massive for you guys who have, especially those, man, that group of those seniors that have stuck through it. Through thick and thin, man. You guys could have gave up. You guys could have quit, but you didn't.
Right.
And I thank you for it, man, because it's off the sweat and tears and just the hard work that you guys did. You guys put this program on your back, and now you're starting to see the fruits of it, man. I'm proud of you, dude.
Thank you.
Super proud of you.
Thank you.
Well, like I said, we will let everybody know. Stay tuned to the Altus Athletics social media pages, and we will let everybody know in regards to Lady Bulldog softball, Lady Bulldog volleyball. Thank you, Miss Brooklyn Gamble. Thank you, Miss Olivia Williams. And thank you, Coach Reed. We'll see you Friday night and next Wednesday here at Brew. And again, congratulations to Brody Rogers, or how we like to call him, Friday the 13th. As being named the Bulldog Athlete of the Week. Again, those stats, man, we got it here on the screen. 118 yards passing, 3 passing touchdowns. All right? Hat trick. That's what we call it. That's a hat trick, buddy. All right. Well, hey, man, any shout-outs before I let you go?
No. None.
No, none. I'm trying to get the score. Here. So no shout-outs to anybody?
Besides my parents.
No, all right. Okay, all right. So a huge shout-out to the parents.
Oh, and Sophie that's watching, and my dad.
Sophie's watching.
Yes.
All right. Where's Sophie at nowadays?
She's living with my dad down in Louisiana.
All right, then. Okay. Well, hello, Sophie. But, hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting your brother. The Altus Bulldogs and the the Altus Lady Bulldogs and the Carl Albert Lady Titans in a tight one. 5-2, top of the 5th.
Who's winning?
Carl Albert. 5-2. But, hey, listen.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
It's softball.
Anything can happen. Macy Hayes could rope one over the fence, and
Jenna her pitching.
Yeah, her pitching's ridiculous. Jenna Blackford hit one over the fence in Guthrie, or was that was Macy, wasn't it? yeah, it was Macy. Blackford hit one this summer playing Piedmont. To get that win. But 5-2 versus Carl Albert, not too shabby. They are competing. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, stay tuned to the Altus Athletic social medias. I'm going to let you go. I got to pack this stuff up and get ready for this Friday night as we travel to Taft Stadium to watch this guy and his boys take on the John Marshall Bears. Come support them live. Man, there's nothing better than these boys seeing their friends, their family, fans, Bulldog alumni in the stands behind them, cheering them on. So, but if you can't make it due to some unforeseen reason, hey, listen, all you got to do is log on to the Oklahoma Sports Network, www.oksportsnet.com on the interweb, or if you have a smartphone, smart tablet, smart TV, whatever it is, go into your app store and download the Oklahoma Sports Network app, and then you can watch anything that we produce or anything that we do for the Altus Bulldogs live on the Oklahoma Sports Network. On behalf of Coach T, on behalf of Brody Rogers, the Athlete of the Week, Coach Reed, Olivia Williams, Brooklyn Campbell, we want to thank you for joining us. You've been watching the Altus Bulldog Coaches Show live here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Yeah, go, 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 go. Everybody, go, get the first set. Go, 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 go. Everybody, go, go.
Wichita Insurance is your true homegrown insurance agency found right here in the heart of Southwest Oklahoma. We take pride in taking care of our own around here, whether it be your business, home or auto, farm and ranch, life insurance, bonds, or crop insurance. We're here to help make sure you're taken care of. Come see us at any of our convenient locations in Altus and Mangum, or give us a call at 580-301-6352. We look forward to making you part of the Wichita Insurance family.
Strong Tower Ministries strengthens the church by connecting and engaging visitors in the true Word of God and belief in Jesus Christ. Come worship with us at 805 Martin Luther King Road in Altus, Oklahoma. Sunday morning Bible school starts at 9 a.m., followed by worship at 10. Can't join us that morning? We also have Sunday evening services starting at 4, and youth services are on Wednesday nights at 6:30. Your ministry is found where you've been broken. Your testimony is found where you've been restored.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
We take pride in supporting our communities. We take pride in our deep-rooted traditions of serving Southwest Oklahoma. But mostly, we take pride in being an Altus Bulldog. You can always count on us to show up wearing our blue and white loud and proud and ready to lend a hand. Because at Cattlemen's Bank, we proudly say, Go Bulldogs!
We want to keep you moving. Broken bones aren't all we take care of. The JCMH Orthopedic Clinic specializes in sports injuries and total joint replacements. We give steroid injections and do arthritis treatments. We have the best doctors and staff who care at the JCMH Orthopedic Clinic. Dr. Jeff Duncan and Dr. Greg Pickett. Physician assistants Mandy Caldwell and J.R. Ramirez. Youth and adults, for sports or for your lifestyle. We'll keep you moving.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
College is about more than just a degree.
It's a journey that will shape your future and change your life. That's why MSU Texas provides a place to find your passion,
to connect with others,
and discover who you truly are.
We're dedicated to providing a well-rounded education that prepares you for a variety of careers.
You'll have everything you need to pursue your dreams at MSU Texas.
Start your journey. For more information, visit msutexas.edu.